it's actually like you just barely have to drop it. And even if you're failing, like, that's fine. It shows you're going for it. Nah, it's not that if it lands on that, it gives you the heads. I refuse. Surely, Pokemon TCG Pocket isn't this broken, right? Several Japanese players are reporting a trick to get heads on their first coin flip in Pokemon TCG Pocket. It consists of bringing the coin as close as possible to the top without letting it go, then tossing it with the least force possible so that it lands on the image of your active Pokemon. This way, you get heads in most cases. Surely not. The game has to... Like, the entire game is fake. Your pack carousel? No, the choice is predetermined once you click on the pack. It's a gacha game. Everything is the illusion of choice, including what should be the most RNG element in the game, like a coin flip, that it just plays a pretty little physics thing. It's not actually something you can rig. That's what we're going to be testing in today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, share with friends, comment your thoughts down below. And because of beginner mode solo battles, we can actually test this fairly easy and repeatably by putting tons of coin flip effects into our deck. And if somehow the game really is this broken, you can then practice your coin flipping technique to then uncork onto actual players. So what kind of gets me is PokeExperto reporting on this, some people backing it up, but they still put trick in quotations, kind of suggesting like, yeah, it's just a, you know, a fake trick TikTok thing that actually isn't real or anything. Oh, look at that. We start out with the Misty. Even better. But the appeal of a digital version of a card game should be that there's no cheating, that you can't stack the deck, that even if someone top decks like a god, it's an organic thing. Oh, multiple attempts to try this out. Even better. So yeah, we'll put down the Misty. I don't even know. I've just flipped the coin, and I don't even like try to do it. I usually fail flipping it most of the time, but like, so if we just grab it, and then, oh, I didn't even know that. There's actually like a range. There's like a little box of where you can hold it. So you do that, and then I guess just give it the tiniest. That hyper flipped it. Now it could be because I'm using the mouse, or it could be because it is random and maybe the weird way people do it. It's like, oh, with the mouse it could be more repeatable, but maybe like the different ways that people do it could show different effects, or maybe it actually is just a cosmetic physics thing. Okay, coin flip number 2. I'm gonna be going at it from my screen, but yeah, it's just kind of weird. And then like, how much do I want to move it? So like, what is the least amount of force? What if I just put it at the top and drop it? No. Okay, so you just like take it to the top and then just barely flip it. But I mean, that does kind of feel consistent, because at least by moving it to the top and then giving it a small swipe, it looks like it flips straight instead of doing like the weird rolly 1.5 flip broken things that you kind of see sometimes on the coin flip. Okay, so I wonder if the trick is like, it's an impossibly low amount of force, because if you pull it out here and then you just drop it, it's not gonna flip. So and if you pull it too far, it actually just stops. So what happens if you hold it here and then you stop? Okay, so it'll actually let you take it out to a degree. You can go back and it doesn't do anything. As you can see, it also just like wiggles a little bit, and then if I let go, it doesn't do anything. So it's actually like you take it there and it's like a pixel of movement, and if you fail, it doesn't do anything. But I don't know, this actually just seems to be fake, unless like you can't do it on the mouse and actually just needs weird finger movement or something. So that's 0-2 on the mouse. It'd be funny if we go 2-0 on finger alternating, which would be coin flip odds. Oh wow, yeah, it does that, and that went on to... So, unless there's a way of like getting it good on the mouse, it actually seems more consistent to do it with your finger. And understand, like, a big thing could also be, it doesn't make sense. No, like, it's an RNG mechanic that should not be allowed to be manipulated, even with dexterity, in this game. Like, I know you can do it in the real TCG, but again, like, you don't want stacking. You don't want that loser that just picks up the dice straight and then drops it again. You don't want someone that holds their wrist when they're doing the coin flip because they've practiced how to get heads 70% of the time. It's supposed to be a coin flip. It's supposed to be RNG. Because if it's possible to put actually no force into it and then consistently get to get it to land onto the picture of your Pokemon, because maybe I just did it too hard that time. So it's actually like You just barely have to drop it. And even if you're failing, like, that's fine. It shows you're going for it. Nah. Nah, it's not that if it lands on that, it gives you the heads. I refuse. I just smash that button, and then I never get heads. But it seems like the physics mattered all along. Try it one more time, and then, like, yeah. So, like, you just have to barely... Like, it's actually better if it's resetting, because that means... No! If we get it next time, I'm out. Except we actually have to, like, try it against someone with an Articuno deck or a Misty deck or something. Like, if it lands on the icon, it actually goes heads. Alright, I'm going to try it with the mouse here. Unless there's a weird way that this ends the game. No, we still get to do it. Okay. So you actually have to do it just, like, completely straight. And just barely drop it onto your Pokemon! There's no way! I don't own a second Articuno EX, but getting... I don't own a second Articuno EX, but getting Lapras is free with the event. So, yeah, we can just have semi-budget deck, and I absolutely deserve to get completely bodied and blasted out. But, like, what maybe I need to practice my technique more? I don't know. I'm, like, nervous now. Because if it doesn't land on it, then we couldn't know if it was heads or not. But if it does land on it, then it seems like it was heads. I can't do anything but see where the Misty is. It's nowhere. See, that's why you want to run the Pokedex. So you know to just concede when you don't get it. Actually, why am I even messing around with, like, actual flipping effects? You just play Hypno. Because you can activate that from the bench. But then, actually, no. Hypno doesn't work because Sleep, if they know the strats, then they can wake up every time. I hate this game already. Oh, Articuno Misty. Yep. Let's hope they do. And I went first. Yo, if this is it. Like, if this is it, if it works, it's unreal. It's outrageous. Please just put down one card. Let me flip the Misty. Oh, that means I can't screw it up. I have to land it on the Pokemon icon. My technique must be flawless. Is this dude stalling me because he sees my water energy and he's just being toxic? No, he's also got the Articuno, but he has dark energy base. So who even knows? Bro, like, yeah, you just play the Misty and then you forfeit if you don't get it. That's all we're doing. We're just going straight into Misty. Alright. Need to make sure I have the coin flip down. We just go like that, and then just the slightest. See, this is, you gotta make sure you get it right. Oh! Maybe? GG. GG! He unbricked my hand. He effectively played my Pokeball for me, which is kind of hilarious. This is... Why would he even try? Let's see, what does our future look like? Wow, okay. Just concede from the Pokedex. Strats. Please just let me top deck the Misty for the content. We also have Hand Scope Red Card combo, which means if he has, like, Dugtrio, Marowak EX, we want to get rid of it, but it doesn't seem like that, so I'm going to wait until he plays, like, the Cubone, and then we're going to scout out the Marowak, and then red card him. Would be cool. Oh, wow, an X-Speed. What in the world is he going for here? I guess just that 40 Leak Slap to try to make me feel bad. Another red card. No Misty. No Pokedex. So if we just don't get the Misty in 3, it's out. Come on, I want it for the content! Oh my god, he just red carded me. Never red card a blue deck. You're gonna hand me a Misty. Oh my god. It's not over, boys! Misplay is always on the table. Okay. Do we draw the second Misty card? It kind of doesn't matter, because, like, we still get to do things. Oh, it would be cool to, like... Now, it's like, we can't Professor Oak's research, then get another one. Okay. This is the determining one, boys. It's not okay. And then, like, all you need is the one. The one acceleration is enough. And now the game's over. And now the game is simply over. It can't. Like, I can't be superstitious or something and say, like, the one non-RNG element in the game is actually like the most deciding thing in the battles. It's got to be cosmetic, right? It's something. The physics are fake. Nah. There's nah. It can't be real. We win anyways.